Now let's go to the biggest story on the stock market in Africa. This Tuesday, the Nairobi Securities Exchange saw a 1.6 billion shillings intraday turnover today as Safaricom, the exchange's most capitalized company, launched a new app that enables investors to trade stocks on the NSE via their M-Pesa wallet or account. The Zindi flotation was the latest on the list of innovations that the East African biggest exchange has been unveiling in recent times.
Almost 2 months ago, exactly on this podium, we were here celebrating our launch of Green Bond and ringing the bell ceremony, which was a huge success with 175% subscription, which really demonstrates how innovation, sustainability, and the capital markets are converging to grow Kenya's economic future. Today, we take this ambition even further with the launch of Zindi Trader, a secure, CMA-approved, CMA-regulated service that allows Kenyans to buy and sell listed securities on the Nairobi Securities Exchange directly from their mobile phone, starting with small, affordable amounts. This moment deeply aligns with who we are as Safaricom and our purpose of transforming lives. It reflects our conviction that wealth creation should not be a privilege for the few, but an accessible pathway for all. Anyone with a mobile phone now has the opportunity to build wealth and contribute to the growth of our country. As we gather here, we are guided by Safaricom's ambition to become Africa's leading purpose-led technology company by 2030 by creating a connected and inclusive digital financial ecosystem. The ecosystem seamlessly together works on payment, savings, credit, investments, government services, developers, and global partners securely and safe. Zindi Trader fits squarely within this vision, and it extends M-Pesa's beyond payments objective and short-term transactions into long-term wealth creation and investment. To support this future, we have already made a big investment in transforming M-Pesa into FinTech 2.0, a cloud-native, AI-driven platform built for scale, resilience, and trust. The new M-Pesa core processing capacity has increased from 4,500 transactions per second to 6,000 transactions and scalable up to 12,000 transactions per second. This robust foundation gives the assurance to introduce innovative services like Zindi Trader built on trust, reliability, and security. Financial inclusion and the financial literacy remain central to our strategy. Through Lipa Mdogo, more than 2 million smartphones are already available with Kenyans who are previously excluded from the digital economy. Our investment in a local device assembly plant in partnership with other partners for affordable 4G smartphone price ranging between 5,000 to 7,000 enabled a significant digital inclusion who were excluded before. And of course, our expansion in 4G network, which is now covering 98% of the population, and also the 5G services, which is expanding. With this foundation in place, access is no longer a barrier. Zindi Trader is therefore embedded within the everyday digital experience Kenyans already know and trust. I want to conclude by saying that today's launch truly reflects the strong partnership we have built with regulators, the NSE, the developers ecosystem. We have more than 100,000 developers who work with us, fintech partners, and government institutions. I would like to thank Capital Markets Authority, the Nairobi Securities Exchange, the Kenya Association of Stockbrokers and Investment Banks, Chair and the Board of the CDSC, and all our partners for their continued support. Through open platforms and APIs, we are enabling innovation that goes beyond Safaricom and strengthens the entire financial ecosystem. The launch of Zindi Trader is a clear signal that Kenya's financial ecosystem has evolved, placing wealth creation within reach of millions. Trading on the NSE will no longer be reserved for a few. As I said, we are opening the doors to millions of retail investors. We invite all Kenyans to move from being observers to active participation in our capital markets.
This platform represents a decisive turning point in how citizens engage with the stock exchange. It opens the doors of market participation wider than ever before, dismantling long-standing barriers that have looked and locked out many willing investors and bringing opportunities closer to all citizens. I agree with the statement that has been made by my friend Dilip that wealth creation should not be a preserve for the few. It must be an opportunity expanded enough for all to participate. And maybe I will assist Dilip to tell him that it is not GD, it is CD. If Kipto was here, he would have said CD. Through the seamless integration of stock trading into the M-Pesa platform, millions of Kenyans, especially our young people and women, will gain simple, affordable, and convenient access to investments in shares, in bonds, and other products listed on the Nairobi Securities Exchange, placing the tools of ownership and growth directly into their hands. You know, standing here today, when I had a conversation in these capital markets in 2023, I did ask the Nairobi Securities Exchange and the capital markets fraternity, including our friend Safaricom, that it is important for us to democratize these capital markets and demystify the purchasing of shares. For a very long time, it looked a very complicated process. CDS account, brokers in between, and everything along the journey. And I did ask that it is important for us to find a mechanism where citizens, from the comfort of their phones, they can be able to buy shares and trade at the capital markets. Today is that day. I am very happy. You know, you have helped me in many ways. I remember when talking to citizens, especially in northern part of Kenya and in Korea and many other areas where we had serious challenges of stock theft. I remember telling these citizens, you know, do not confuse stock theft with stock exchange. They are very different. While you are engaged in stock theft, there are people engaged in the stock exchange, trading and buying shares and creating wealth. But along the way, I asked myself, so how is this person going to stop stock theft and participate in the stock exchange if there are no mechanisms for him to do that?